Hey guys, today we're going to be tying a hare's ear nymph. This is the OG hare's ear, nothing fancy about it. We're going to be using a 633 size 14 fire hole hook. This is somewhat of a traditional nymph hook. You can substitute as you like. We're going to be using a 3.0 gold bead. With the gold, we're going to use gold tinsel, and this is the oval extra small. For thread, I'm using Semperfli 12/0, so you could substitute however you please. The Semperfli stuff is incredibly strong. Just make sure you have a good pair of scissors if you use it. And I'm going to use hairline dubbing for just a hare's ear blend. And I'm going to use some hare's mask. So you can blend up your own concoction of hare's ear blend if you wish, and even throw some UV in it and stuff. For the tail fibers, I tend to use the longer, thicker fibers on the ears, just because it makes a nicer tail as opposed to like the stuff that's more the under fur. If you're not familiar with our videos, you can click the subscribe button. You'll get notifications for when we put up new instructional fly tying videos, as well as knot tying videos or anything fishing, fly fishing related. Okay, first we're going to start by catching in our thread and wrapping back towards the back of the hook. Cut off the excess. Go ahead and grab your hare's mask and cut off of the ear portion where you have the longer fibers for the tailing fibers. Catch that in. Make sure your length is good. Wrap all the way forward to the bead, and if need be, clip off any excess fibers. Grab your oval tinsel, lock that in, and you're going to wrap all the way back to the tail to keep a nice even taper here. And then we're going to go for our hare's ear dubbing. Really take your time during this step. We're going to create a nice tight dubbing noodle of the hare's ear. We're going to go ahead and wrap that forward, giving it a nice taper to the fly. I'm going to turn the fly upside down and bring the oval tinsel forward, lock that off, and cut the excess. And at this point, I'm going to grab our turkey tail fibers, and we're going to lock that in. And notice that these fibers are stuck together in place. You want to remove it from the stem of that turkey tail carefully so they stay together, because this is going to be our wing case. So we're going to go ahead and clean up the front there. And then we're going to go for another tight dubbing noodle of hare's ear. So hare's ear is just a really super generic buggy nymph pattern. And you can tie these with flash and UV and really do whatever you want with them. But hare's ears on certain rivers work better than pheasant tails, and on other rivers, pheasant tails may be the key. Or it depends on the entomology too. So you have to experiment on the rivers that you fish. So I've added some more hare's ear here. It's okay to be a little heavy up towards the bead because we're going to comb this out. Bring your wing case over, do a couple thread wraps over the wing case, and then we'll do a few behind and between the bead there. I'm using a really thin Semperfli thread, so I can get away with more thread wraps. Less is more though. Go ahead and do your whip finish either with your fingers or a tool. Cut the excess, and then cut your wing case as close as you can. We're not done. We're going to grab Velcro. I'm using it on a pencil here. And we're going to comb out our fibers. It's another step you want to take your time on. And once you have it to where you want it, you can go ahead and clean up any fibers that you want to get rid of sticking out. And that's it. There's your hare's ear.